transforming quotes that will change your life forever. Hi, my name is Chodona Ikechukwu Franklin. I coach, I mentor, and then I support small business owners run a profitable venture from the comfort of their phones. Please, as soon as you're jumping into the broadcast, let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state. And if you're watching from outside of Nigeria, please let me know in the comment section. And as soon as you're getting value from this broadcast, smash those love reactions, pound those love reactions. And if you know anyone that this broadcast will be of immense benefit to, please hit the share button. Sharing, they say, is caring. These 7 statements will transform your life. That was yesterday. I got a call from one of my followers on Facebook, and he was wondering where I went to. I've been a bit under the weather. That's why you've not seen me in the video format. So I want to share with you these quotes that I pulled out from 2023. We have about 21 more days to the end of this amazing year. This particular year, I learned, I grew, my goodness, the podcast, the books, the YouTube videos on mindset, skill set, and then leadership trainings that I got, they were just amazing. So these are the 7 quotes that I want you to document. It will revolutionize your life. The very first quote is from the book, The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferris. The 4-Hour Work Week. Escape 9 to 5, work anywhere, and then join the new rich. Timothy in this particular book says something that I want to leave with you. He said that a person's success in life can usually be measured by the number of uncomfortable conversations you are willing to have. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Conversations. I was listening to American entrepreneur Ray Higdon in a video, and then he said something that ties perfectly to the statement by Timothy Ferris. He said that every area of his life that wasn't excellent was because he avoided the tough questions. I was just with a mentee of mine some days ago. I said, let me tell you the simple truth. I'm not going to use sugar to cover it. That if all of the things you documented this year, you were not able to tick off, forget 2024. That 2023 will only be a semblance of 2024. Until you begin to ask yourself the tough questions. What is holding me back? Why am I not reading the book? Why am I not taking the actions? What is really holding? Until you begin to ask yourself all of these tough questions. 2024 will resemble 2023. Somebody has said that a man will only change when there is intense pain. Until you pain you well. Until you get sick and tired of being sick and tired as to where you are. Nothing will change you. Statement number 2 is by a guy I met online. Ray Higdon had an event, a yearly event he captioned Faith Over Fear. It happened on the 7th of September through 9th. And after that particular event, he invited this particular guy. He was struggling with his views, his followers on social media, I think Facebook and then Instagram. And then this guy shared his message, his journey. And it was in that message that he shared this particular statement that I want to leave with you. His name is Cap Chatfield. He said, whose life is online because you won't show up online? Too many of us have miracles in our mouths, but we are not opening it. There are people that are sick in their bodies and also sick in their pockets. You have the solution. You're not opening your mouth. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are frustrated, despondent. They just feel like buying themselves. You might just be that person with that word that will make them leave. Too many people are on the line. Whose life is on the line? On the line. about to buy, about to end it all, whose life is on the line because you wouldn't show up online. And that is why I show up, just to encourage, just to uplift, just to inspire you, just to motivate you to hang in there, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Quote number 3 is embarrassment is the cost of entry. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you are not willing to look like a foolish beginner, you will never become a graceful master. Every professional was once an amateur. Every master was once a disaster. You must be willing. Embarrassment. Get comfortable with, taking uncomfortable action. That is the truth. As a person of faith, only be that courageous. Be that courageous. These are the statements you see in the Bible. If you are not willing, embarrassment, to be embarrassed on video, to be embarrassed when you make your first presentation, to be embarrassed to get into the inbox and then open up a conversation with a total stranger, to be embarrassed. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you're not willing to look foolish as a beginner, if you're not willing to look like a foolish beginner, you will never become a graceful master. That is the simple truth. You can pray from January to December, but until you are willing to say enough is enough, let me face my foolishness. I believe it was Zig Ziglar who said that it is far better for you to look foolish for 5 minutes than for you to look foolish forever. I'd rather be a fool for 5 minutes than be a fool forever. Face your fears. Face your fears. Face your fears. Make the mistakes. Mistakes are 100%. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are daily living our fears. Embarrassment. Quote number 4. If you're just jumping in, I'm sharing on 7 statements or quotes that I pulled out this year 2023 from the books that I read, the podcasts that I listened to, the YouTube videos that I watched on mindset, skill set, and then leadership development. How you doing, Pastor Chris? Good to catch you on the broadcast. So quote number 5 is by English writer. His name is Samuel Johnson. That's his name, Samuel Johnson. And I actually pulled this from a book we read this year, The Obstacle is the Way, by American marketing strategist and then author Ryan Holiday. This particular section of the book, he opened up with a statement. He said, meditate on your mortality. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Meditate on your mortality. Life, tomorrow, today is really not promised. Meditate on your mortality. And then he opened up with this particular quote that I want to leave with you. He said that when a man knows he is to be hanged in a fortnight, it concentrates his mind wonderfully. My goodness. When I read this section of the book, I was blown away. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2 says that it is far better for you to go to a house of mourning than for you to go to a house that there is always feasting and then partying. He said, for death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart. The living should take this to heart. We rounded off the reading of the book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. The 21st law he rounded off with is the law of legacy. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Yes, the law of legacy. He said, what will people say at your funeral? I read a blog post online some months ago. The guy said, live your life with character, with integrity. Live your life with honesty, so that at the end of your life, people will not have to lie at your funeral. Meditate on your mortality. You're never going to live this life forever. What will be said when eventually you cross over? Quote number 5 is by Serena Williams. Long tennis, American long tennis player. She said that, I think in life, you should work on yourself until the day you buy. Until the day, continue to work on yourself. Read books. Listen to podcasts. There is no day that I don't listen to something that will uplift my spirit, that will inspire me every day, at least 1 hour every day, to enable me fight life's battles. Those feelings of unworthiness, feelings of insecurity, I am not good enough. You will hear all of those voices. And that is why the Bible says that faith cometh by hearing. And then you hear, you continue to hear by the word of God. Become a lifelong learner. It was American statesman Benjamin Franklin who said that an investment in self pays the best interest. Buy books. Read these books. Become a lifelong learner. Quote number 6, as I round off, is by Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt was a one-time first lady. She was the wife to, I've forgotten the number now, Franklin Roosevelt. That's his name. She was just an amazing woman. Fantastic. It was just recently that I discovered that she was even an African American. It was actually a statement I pulled out from the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. She said, life is like a parachute jump. You've seen those videos, guys on an aircraft, and with their parachute, they want to leave the airplane. You see the way they jump. He said that life is like that. Life is like a parachute jump. You have got to get it right the first time. His life is one life. Too many of us are living the life as if we have another one saved in the bank. He said life is like a parachute jump. You have to get it right the first time. So whatever you are currently going through, it's not the end. As long as you have breath in your nostril, someone has said, breath is proof that there is something more to be conquered. It's not the end. Live your life right. Live your life right. Become a person of value. That is what she's saying here. It's like a parachute jump. Get it right the first time. Yes, thank you so much, Pastor Chris. God bless you. God bless you. I celebrate you, sir. And then the 7th quote is by Abraham Maslow. Abraham Maslow is an American psychologist. He said that the story of the human race is the story of men and women selling themselves short. Stop selling yourself short. Stop selling yourself short. Stop selling yourself short. I was just with a mentee of mine some days ago. I said, God said that you are the light of the world. Not the one in your kitchen cabinet. You are the salt of the earth. Not the one you used to taste your egusi or bono, a dikainko soup. You are a city that is set on a hill. You are not a local brand. You are a global brand. Begin to think like that. So I decided to jump in this morning to share this thought, this statement with you. I got a call that was yesterday that I've not been online. I said, man, I've been a bit under the weather. Most people really don't understand what we go through. I believe you've been blessed by this statement. Please share this message rather than deflect what you should be doing today. Most people are just beginning to wind down. I will do it next year. I will do it next year. Today is just the 10th of December. It is not over until it's over. Don't forget that we serve a God of the 11th hour. I believe you'll be richly blessed. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Pastor Chris, I celebrate you. Thank you so much.